I think it's too late. I think it's too late.
Why do you say that?
You can't parent a 19-year-old.
Yes.
I don't think the parents should abandon him. As parents, we have to love and nurture our kids, even when they don't live up to our expectations. Right. But we have to set boundaries. Those parents aren't safe. They're talked about strengers being in their house while they were asleep. That's a dangerous situation.
Very dangerous. Yeah.
The physical abuse that's happening. My heart breaks for the dad. He's so brokenhearted, and unfortunately, as parents, we could want as much as we want for our kids, want a bright future, but at the end, when they grow up, it's a personal choice to live the way that they live.
And he's at that point.
That you see this all the time?
All the time we'd see it.
Wow.
Yeah. Parents crying in the audience saying, I failed. What can I do? What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
You know,
and even the legal system, all that the legal system can do for teenagers, young adults like Kevin, is lock them up. The rehabilitation doesn't work. If he doesn't take what we're going to offer today, then unfortunately he may be that statistic that you talked about.
And I want to bring up a big issue here, which is that sometimes there's this biological risk that's present from basically when the person was born, and some of it is not totally environmental, meaning that the fact that he started drugs
at 11 years old. 11 years old.
All of the criminal behavior. I mean, some of this really, truly is not the parents' fault in terms of upbringing.
And it's just that cycle that normally happens. You start with weed, leads to cocaine, and then that's going to lead to heroin. And then it just broke my heart when I asked him, what do you see for your future? And he just said, jail or dead.
You said that, and he agreed. I mean, he's that callous right now. He's so insensitive to what's going on. Unfortunately, we see these young men, and they do end up dead or in jail.
Judy, when someone is that numb, that like when a teenager is that numb and just says, I'm gonna be dead or I'm gonna be in jail, where does that come from?
Where do you start to?
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, unfortunately, a big group of those people who have no empathy, I mean, they have antisocial personality disorder. And these individuals, as Areva was pointing out, they usually just end up in the system because basically it's hard to change their heart, and then you just have to lock them up to stop them from behaving badly.
Well, true team, let's see if we can try as much as what we possibly can to offer Kevin some help.